Hey you guys, this is Ken.the.don. Thanks for joining into this week's Refill Friday. I have a special surprise for you guys today. I know we talk about business plans, business models and things, but I want to talk to you guys about the business model today, alrighty? Let's go. Hey you guys, thanks for tuning in to this week's Refill Friday. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys really quick about the business model. You guys, the business model is very important to understand and have knowledge on. If you don't know what the business model is, all right, you guys, this is basically what you can use to write out and track out your business. I don't know if you can see it on Instagram that well. I'm trying to say multi-recording. However, I want you to make sure, there we go, that you guys get a better view of it. I've already pre-wrote it out for you guys. We're gonna just start from the top and work our way all the way down. So there's 9 boxes, you guys. There's 9 different boxes here that I wanna talk to you guys about. I've written this out for myself, for our company about 2020, so 2017 is when I wrote this out. And I had to go searching for it and shuffling for it. So it's very interesting to see how I wrote everything then and how certain things are coming into play now. All right, so let's start. Let's go ahead. We got the first one, which is your value propositions, you guys, all right? So what is your vision? What is your goal? What is your proposition that you're bringing, whether you're coming to investors or coming to people? If you were gonna bring this towards people, what will be your value propositions, okay? One thing you need to understand is that the customers don't really care, okay? They don't care. You need to solve a problem in their life. You need to solve a need that they have. If you don't solve those things outside of that, they could care less, all right, you guys? So keeping that for the what and the who, all right? Understanding the value propositions. Then we have the customer segments, all right, you guys? It's right here in the corner. We have the customer segments, which is basically based on your geographic, your social, and your demographic, all right? Who are your customers? Where are you getting it from? Are they old? Are they young? Are they rich? Are they poor? Where are you going through that? Then we have the channels. And the channels are, how are you going for that? All right, you guys? So is that physical? Is that on the web? Is that home-based? Are you teaching people virtually and at an office? Like, what are you doing? And you know, right now, because of COVID, we all are very restricted. So this is something that you really need to think on. All right, you guys, how does the product get to the customer? That's what you need to understand. Or that's what you need to keep in mind. How is your product getting to your customer? All right, so now we have the customer relationship, you guys. How do you get it to them? How do you promote it? How do you continue to grow it? That's what's important, you guys. Like I said, understanding this chart for you guys, and even just this first this first 4 segments right here, those are necessary. The value propositions. So for us, we do our jewelry business, elegant yet affordable. That's our vision, all right? Elegant yet affordable. Then we have our customer segments. How are we doing that? So we're doing more for the younger people, but we also do have elegant stuff and classy stuff for the older individuals who want to show off a little bit more, for lack of better words, I'll say. And then for channels, physical or web, we have an insight. We have a website, and then we also do pop-ups. So like if you have an event or something like that, we'll show up for the vendors and things. That's all. So then we have the customer relationship, keeping that. How do you grow that? And we have an Instagram. We do things like this with YouTube and such. So that's just 4. Number 5, all right, you guys. Number 5 is your revenue streams, all right? Right down here in your revenue streams, you want to know, all right, how much, or you want to make sure and understand, how are you making this money, all right? How do you make the money for your business? This is your revenue streams. How are you bringing in that income? How are you bringing in those things, the pricing, the tactics, the fees, all of those things that you need to keep in mind when you're doing these things. You need to really be strategic when it comes to understanding your revenue streams, because you need to understand how are you going to get this money. So we do, like I said, we do Amazon, we have Young Money Muggles, we do the K&K jewelry, and then I have my consulting business. I do those 4 things, and then on the side, we also have Higher Foundation for our nonprofit, but that's nonprofit. So as far as profit and the business model, you guys, and your revenue streams, you need to understand, you need to be mindful and conscious on how you're making your money, okay? How you're getting your money. So, number 6, you guys. Number 6 is your key resources, all right? Understanding your key resources, which is your finances, the physical, the intellectual, the human. So is that, are you going to have software? Are you going to have models, ambassadors, whatever you are, the key resources that you need for your business. So is it having a great team, a good 3? You know, they always say if you have a good 3, you're great, you're good, you're squared away. So having that good 3 to understand your heart, understand what you're trying to get done and portray. All right, that is number 6. Number 6 is your key resources. What do you need? All right, what do you need to get done? Then we got number 7, you guys. Number 7 is your key partners. All right, what am I getting and where are you getting it from? So your key partners, are you getting suppliers? So like Amazon, we had to do a lot of product researching, a lot of background time. I know probably my CEO will be watching this, so I will say thank you so much to you, Andre, who's my CEO. It took us a lot of time to sit back and actually research product, okay? See what is out there, see what's buying, who's buying what right now, and then reaching those suppliers and getting a good deal, getting a good price, sending it to Amazon, waiting for them to prove it, inspect it, all of that. Like, you have to understand who your key partners are, which is basically who are your suppliers. Are you going through Printify? Are you making your own shirts? Are you buying your own shirt press? What are you doing to keep your business afloat? And by that is, who are your key partners? Then we have number 8, which is your key activities. All right, you guys. So that's the production making. That's the problem solving. That's the supply chain. What is your key activities? How are you guys doing things? How are you getting it done? What's the flow, the function of it? That's where you go. And then last but not least, we have the cost structure, you guys. So the cost structure is always important. You know, there's a great book that I always refer to that says you must count the cost. If any man is going to start a thing and he doesn't count the cost, he's considered foolish, you guys. And we are not foolish people. We are not feeble. There's no one weak or feeble among us here in the Young Money Mogul clan. So we know what it is to count the cost. We know how much it is. What's the most expensive thing? That's what you need to understand. What's the most important thing? What are your key activities? What are the fixed costs? And what are the variable costs? So I'll go backwards again. The variable costs, the fixed costs, the key activities, what are the most expensive and what are the most important. That's how you make your budget, okay? When you make your budget, you're understanding what is the most expensive, what you need to pay the most that is good for your company. Like, so for us, paying our websites, paying all of the background things as far as like our t-shirt company, we have to pay like a virtual EA. So those things are a little expensive, but they do a lot of the extra work for me as far as posting, pricing, fees, handling certain things like that. They handle that virtually. And so they are the most expensive. That's what we have to pay attention to. What's the most important? So for me, people are important. The culture is important. So for you guys, understanding that, what is the most important thing in your business? Then your key activities. What are you guys going to be out there doing? What are you guys going to be actually focusing on? What is your meat and potatoes? What is that problem solving effect that you have? Or what is that production making effect that you have? Or what is that supply that you can provide to others? Okay, you guys. And then we have the fixed costs, what things aren't going to change, and then the variable costs. Okay, you guys. So thanks for tuning in to this week's Refill Friday. Hopefully it wasn't that long for you. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and subscribe. That way you can get notified on our view videos and view times. You can go ahead and hit that bell as well so that you can be notified, you guys. And I want to say thank you to all of our patrons. Thank you to all of our supporters out there. John Wana, Andre, my parents, all the ones who are faithful out there. I had a guy who gave us Patreon all the way from Germany the other day. So thank you guys for the support. It really means a lot. It helps us to keep going. So thanks again, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like I said. And thanks for tuning into this week's Refill Friday. I pray that this business model helped you. Once again, we'll go through from the top to the bottom. I won't explain, but just to give you a recap. Once again, we have the value propositions, you guys. We have the customer segments. We have your channels, your customer relationships, your revenue streams. From revenue streams, we have your key partners. Key partners, key activities. Key activities, your key resources. And from your key resources, your cost structure. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Refill Friday, you guys. I pray that you have a